What up, folks? Never seen that again. What up, gentlemen? What up, ladies and gentlemen, and others? Welcome to my SCP reaction. SCP 5939. Wait, is it 5939? Am I 59? No, it's 5339. 5339. Yeah, my bad. Let's jump into it. And he rose again with a third leg. Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Dr. Miller, and the SCP we're going to be looking at today is SCP-5339. Object Class: Euclid.
Okay, so it's easy to contain then. Okay.
Special Containment Procedures.
Not easy. I mean, it's possible to contain it. Let's keep going.
SCP-5339 is contained within a vertically extended humanoid containment cell decorated with the personal possessions of Mickey Ademi. All meals given to SCP-5339 must consist of soft semi-solids such as applesauce, watermelon slices, or jam. SCP-5339 is to be given weekly English and ASL lessons on a rotational shift basis by selected researchers.
Okay, this thing learns.
Description: SCP-5339 is a 3-meter tall tripodal organism whose cranium features a pair of 6-centimeter wide eyes and a mouth used for mastication and crude vocalization.
6 centimeter wide eyes. Six centimeter wide eyes. So it basically has an alien head and 3 legs. It's basically a tripod. I can't show you my tripod, but that's how it looks basically from the description. And it gets English lessons. No hands. Okay, I'll see how it works.
SCP-5339 has 3 legs which are spaced equidistantly from one another. Despite this, SCP-5339 has difficulty remaining stable for more than 15 seconds.
Oh.
Discovery: on 3/12/2013, Hannah Ademi gave birth to a child, Mickey Ademi, who had developed an accessory arm underneath his left pectoral during the late stages of Mrs. Ademi's pregnancy. Mickey Ademi was born in the St. Raymond Nonatus Hospital with expected complications, although Mickey and Hannah Ademi both recovered within a reasonable time period. 1 year after Mickey Ademi's birth, he disappeared due to unknown circumstances while on vacation with Mrs. Ademi. Upon returning to her place of residence, Mrs. Ademi located SCP-5339 in Mickey Ademi's room. Test Log 5339-1 3/12/2014. In order to determine how SCP-5339 relates to Mickey Ademi, a variety of tests were conducted. Object 1, 1 cubic meter of grass. Object 2, 1 cubic meter of assorted bovine flesh. Result: SCP-5339 appears uninterested in the grass and sniffs the flesh, before emitting a loud vocalization and retreating to the corner of its containment unit. Object 1, Mickey Ademi's blanket, nearly severed for unknown reasons. Object 2, an undamaged blanket. Result: SCP-5339 moves toward the nearly torn blanket and successfully tears it down the center with one of its legs and its jaw. SCP-5339 places one half of the blanket over its head and the other half underneath itself. Object 1, a framed photograph of Hannah Ademi. Object 2, a tattered photograph of Will Ademi, Mrs. Ademi's husband who expired 1 year previously. Result: SCP-5339 approaches Will Ademi's photograph with apparent interest. SCP-5339 grunts and moves to Mrs. Ademi's photo. At the end of the test, SCP-5339 resisted the research staff who had attempted to remove Mrs. Ademi's photo and slid the photo around the cell until a researcher grabbed SCP-5339's leg to allow another researcher to retrieve the photo. Object 1. A photograph of Mickey Ademi. Object 2. A photograph of SCP-5339. Results. SCP-5339 pauses momentarily and then moves towards the image of Mickey Ademi. SCP-5339 lowers its head and pushes the image of Mickey Ademi with its snout. Addendum 5339-2 3/12/2014. Dr. Green was instructed to retrieve certain objects.
Is that his eye? Kid, what happened to you? No, like seriously, what happened to you, kid? What happened? They didn't explain how things turn into SPPs. So this kid was born with a third leg and complications, and they went on vacation, then the kid disappeared, then when they returned to the house, this thing was there. Did this kid shed his old skin off? Oh, this is disturbing. Moving on.
From SCP-5339's containment cell once testing had concluded. While Dr. Green had attempted to retrieve the cubic meter of assorted bovine flesh, SCP-5339 moved behind them and produced a vocalization similar to that of a child in distress. Dr. Green questioned SCP-5339, who paused and then addressed Dr. Green as Ma. It is unknown whether or not SCP-5339 has awareness of what its vocalizations allude to. Further research is to commence. Test Log 5339-1 3/15/2014 to 7/18/2016. SCP-5339's potential for sapient thought can currently be approximated to that of a 1-year-old child. To improve...
Oh my goodness. Mickey disappeared when he was 1. How did you walk out the house at 1? You know, some of these kids be big as hell. So I don't... He is 3 meters. That's like 7 feet. 7? Am I dumb? 7 or 6 something. But he's tall. What happened to you, kid? What happened?
SCP-5339's vocabulary and speech. Weekly English lessons are to be implemented into SCP-5339's containment procedures. Lesson plans have been designed with the assistance of ASL and other non-verbal speech therapy methods. Please note that the following table only consists of notable lessons where SCP-5339 showed noticeable improvement.
Yay, you can talk.
Lesson. The research staff joined SCP-5339 for a short period of time in its containment cell while being monitored by several Foundation security guards. Staff were instructed to assume a semi-formal disposition and verbally communicate frequently with one another. Result. SCP-5339 began emitting several vocalizations that research staff believe sounded significantly like mom, drink, toy, and food. Lesson. Research staff allowed SCP-5339 to play with a beach ball for 5 minutes before retrieving the ball and waiting to see if it requested for the ball to be given back. Result. SCP-5339 played with the ball for the entire allotted period of time. When the ball was retrieved, it showed signs of distress and attempted to kick it out of Dr. Green's hands. Eventually, SCP-5339 said, "Give ball," where they then were allowed the ball for the remainder of the day. Lesson. Research staff requested a brief recreational meeting with SCP-5339 in its containment cell.
So it's Euclid. So it is dangerous, but okay. They're safe, Euclid, Kether, than when they use SCPs to capture SCPs. That term, I forgot what it is, right? It's not safe to be around. It's not. But it can still communicate. So I guess there's a potential risk, but it's not dangerous. So it's not threatened. Let me say like that.
SCP-5339 was given a cup of applesauce, while the rest of the staff were given coffee. Result: SCP-5339 learned the words sauce, cup, person, and friend.
Come. Please don't be a monster.
Lesson: research staff placed several objects inside of SCP-5339's containment cell that it has not learned the name of. Research staff hope that it may attempt to expand its own vocabulary by creating compound words. Result: SCP-5339 vocalized the phrases long animal to indicate a stuffed snake, talk metal to indicate a speaker, and bad water to indicate an image of an ocean.
Bad water.
Addendum 5339 2 7/22/2016. During a private meeting with Dr. Green, SCP-5339 vocalized their first complete sentence. After several indistinguishable grunts, SCP-5339 said, "Mommy, the water's too deep." Dr. Green promptly exited the containment cell, and SCP-5339 was provided with their beach ball and an additional serving of semi-solids. This concludes today's lecture.
Whoa,
Thank you for listening, if indeed you still are, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Nah, with mom. Oh, wait, okay. So, Miki, the mother took the child to a vacation. Then she said the water's too deep. But I made a mistake saying the child was 1 year old. But no, they were saying the child's mind was like a 1-year-old. He could have been 6 or 7. Okay, cool. The water's, she tried to drown the baby. The father passed. What happened? The father. Was the father involved? What did she do? The water's too deep. Did that trigger a chain reaction for him to evolve to be taller than the water? He's an SCP because that's not normal for a young child to do, even though kids can heal much faster than adults. But not evolve. I'm not gonna sleep tonight. I'm not. Thank you for that person recommended me SCPs. Thank you very much, sir. I have a couple hundred more views to go. If I finish the Vogan, I have tons more people who speak about other types of SCPs. I've noticed. Thank you very much. It's been Triple Into King. With this, peace. That was an insult piece, not a piece. It was a piece. Bye. Yeesh. Bad day. Oh my goodness. Poor thing. Yeesh.